The Monterey Peninsula is so beautiful and so unique that the entire place sometimes looks like a movie set. It has been the setting for well over 200 movies, starting with this first video shot by the Edison Company in 1897. That's a party at the Del Monte Hotel in Monterey. Over the next 100 years, there would be many more movies made on the peninsula. You can see the complete list on this wonderful website of the Monterey Film Commission. The list includes
just making the rounds. Turn off that light, Todd. But for a minute there, they'd added another statue to the garden.
Tired? Huh? Hope so. All right, that's just too bad. Now, look out. Look out. Come on.
Too bad, all right. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay, you're going in the clinic for a few days, pal. It's gonna be good for you.
I mean that everything I told you last night was a lie. All lies.
You lie?
It ain't gonna help much to say it. I shamed you. I wish to God I hadn't.
You only shame yourself.
perhaps the most famous movie shot on the Monterey Peninsula was Clint Eastwood's Play Misty for Me. And if you would like to relive scenes from Play Misty and many other movies in person, you have a real treat in store. Doug Lumsden's Monterey Movie Tours runs every day, 7 days a week, and will take you to those spots where the movies were made while he shows video excerpts overhead. This is RV Dream New Radio. We're in downtown Monterey on Alvarado Street, and it's Lumsden. Am I saying your name right?
It is.
It's Doug Lumsden, and with Monterey Movie Tours.
Correct.
So we're going to move inside to have a little conversation here, Doug, if you don't mind, because there's plenty of traffic noise out here.
Absolutely.
So Doug, tell me, this is a little quieter, huh?
Sure, much better.
Tell me about Monterey Movie Tours. What is that?
Well, Monterey Movie Tours, it's a really special tour. Most people have never taken a movie tour before. There's so few of us around. We were the second movie tour in the world. There's about 7 now. They're all independently owned. This is not a chain.
Oh.
And what we do is that we go to sites where movies were filmed, and we show the scene on the overhead monitor right where that scene was actually filmed. And this is our 11th year of operation. We actually morphed into the movie tour. This is our 17 year. We've actually been doing a scenic tour of the Monterey Peninsula for 17 years now. But we morphed into the movie tour, and we did a one-time tour for the 30th anniversary of the first movie Clint Eastwood ever directed. And that was, of course, Play Misty for Me here. And once we did that one tour, we had to get a special cut from Universal in order to do it. Everything we show, everything has to be licensed. You just can't play these scenes. And we just went to the site where that one movie was filmed. And we, about a week later, we said, oh my gosh, we had so much fun doing that. Wouldn't it be great if we could show you some of the other scenes some of the other movies filmed here. How many movies filmed in the Monterey Peninsula? About 220.
So how long have you lived in the Monterey on the
All
rock?
my life. I
All
went
your
to
life.
Citrus Grove High School, Monterey Peninsula College, and then.
And before the movie tours, what did you do?
Before that, for years, I was actually in banking for about 25 years.
Oh, what bank?
And well, this is a bank
ones?
outside the area, Guarantee Savings and Loan. Everyone is begot now.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not around anymore. But
Right.
I ended up here in town at a bank called Monterey Bay Bank, and it was just time. This was years ago. Back.
So this was an opportunity for you to be independent on your own.
Exactly.
And when you say we, it's you and...
Well, you know what's funny? I always say we, and really it's just me.
Yeah, okay.
we do have some people.
And how often do you do the tours?
I do the tour every day.
Every day? 7 days a week?
Yeah, when I first started, I was just going to do it for 6 months and then get other people to do it. But I enjoy it so much. It's wonderful just to meet the people who come into our community. And so I've had so much fun doing that. I cannot give it up. We do have people who can do it if I get sick or something, and that happens very rarely, though.
Right.
And but we do have some backup people.
Or you get a day off here and there.
Yeah, it's a scenic tour of the area. That's really what it is. We just enhance the scenic tour by showing scenes of movies right where they were filmed. So the idea here is that we'll go around to sites on the Monterey Peninsula, some very historic, like Colton Hall, where California's Constitution was written in 1849. Hollywood loves that particular building. It's been in many scenes of movies, including one of the biggest blockbusters here, a movie called A Summer Place with Sandra Dee and Troy Donahue. One of the great theme songs ever written for a motion picture. Which
Percy Faith was a friend of mine, by the way.
How about that? Yeah. The song was written by Max Steiner, and the Percy Faith Orchestra did the song.
Right.
Yeah, it became a
huge movie.
It still is. It's one of the great songs of all time.
On the tour, how many movies are there?
Well, there's several. You know, ask me right now, and we probably have about 20 movies really that we show. There's the iconic movie Summer Place. We play more scenes of that movie than probably any other movie that we do have here. But we get into Marlon Brando made a movie here, One-Eyed Jacks, and of course Clint Eastwood, our favorite son on the Monterey Peninsula. He made play Misty for me here, the first movie he ever directed. So that's a very special movie, and a lot of people want to see scenes of that movie, exactly where it was filmed.
Now, did this require a lot of research on your part? Because
Well, it did. Actually, when I started it, we were doing the scenic tour already of the area. And I was also director of the Monterey County Film Commission.
Oh, you were? Okay.
And so we were asked to do that one-time tour for the 30th anniversary of Play Misty for Me, and that was the catalyst for us to kind of morph into the scenic movie tour. And we had to get a lot of things squared away, and we got that. It took about a year, and so it's just been fun, so much fun ever since. People,
and Monterey has been the area has been the scene for Vietnam and Hawaii, and
it has stood in for so many places in the world. Yeah, we've been England, on the coast of Australia, the coast of Corsica. We've been we have this Mediterranean look to us. We can be a lot of places in the world.
And Carmel Valley, where Parent Trap was filmed, right?
Some of the Parent Trap was filmed there. Most of the Parent Trap, a lot of it was filmed in Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach.
Yeah, there's a wonderful scene of, of Haley Mills and her father. I can't think of his name right now, but they're going around the car right around 17 Mile Drive, right around Cypress Point Golf Course.
So and, off the top of your head, can you name your top 10 favorite movies that were filmed on the Monterey Peninsula?
Well, gosh, I would have to say
you mentioned
the
Summer
ones
Place.
That we have chosen. Number one is Summer Place, and right along with that, certainly Clint Eastwood's Play Misty for Me, Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, Monterey Bay Aquarium, the One-Eyed Jacks with Marlon Brando. The only movie Marlon Brando ever directed was directed on the Monterey Peninsula.
Wow!
And how about this? Elizabeth Taylor, National Velvet. The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. These are classics. A lot of those scenes were filmed on the Pebble Beach golf links, and they made it look like a little English countryside in the movie.
It's still developing, though. Reese Witherspoon was just
That's right.
here. with Nicole Kidman's what is it called? Pretty Little Lies, something like that.
I think it's Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies.
Yeah.
Which is HBO, I think.
One? Yeah, Nicole Kidman.
And so there's still a lot of filming going on here.
Well, there really hasn't been all that much of a major motion picture crew coming in to make a movie. We've had a lot of smaller shoots with second and third units over the last 25 years, and a lot of catalog shoots, a lot of still. So we do have a lot of people coming into the community using our tremendous scenic beauty that we have here. However, they're going to start it a little bit more because California just passed the tax incentive. For the last 25 years, a lot of productions have been taken out of the state,
right?
Because other states have offered other advantages for
Canada,
filmmakers.
Especially.
Absolutely. State of Michigan, Louisiana is still the best state right now for offering tremendous tax advantages. Finally, state of California did, and already we've had a shoot with HBO with the one that you had just mentioned.
Right.
Yeah. So we're expecting hopefully more studios are going to come back to the Monterey Peninsula now.
And you would be adding that on the tour too.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So how long does a tour take?
It's 3 hours in length. We make 3 stops. All stops are on 17-mile drive inside Pebble Beach. First stop is at Bird Rock, the largest rock just offshore in the Monterey Peninsula. Second stop, the Lone Cypress Tree. And the third stop, one of my favorite places, the World Lodge at Pebble Beach. And we're there for 40 minutes. Gives people ample time to soak up one of the greatest scenic settings in the world.
So it's a good tour of the Monterey Peninsula at the same time you're doing the movie
Absolutely.
tour.
What we actually call it is really the scenic tour. And
so if I'm here and I'm parked up at Laguna Seca RV Park and I've got my tow car and I come down, do I need to book in front? Do I make reservations?
Yes, this is a reservation only, but you can book up till half hour before we start the tour if we're not completely full.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, so you just
book online or call.
You can book
way.
online easily, and you can just call, whatever you'd like to do.
Right. And how much does it cost?
It's $55 for seniors, 65 and older, $50 for adults, $35 for kids, $5 off if you have AAA auto card.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Doug, I think what you're doing is fantastic, and I love what I saw on the website, and it's got to be so much fun. The best part of it for you is?
Meeting the people who come on board.
Right.
And there's always something special about showing off the community in which you live.
And from the videos I saw, everybody has a great time too, don't they?
We've had some wonderful reviews, and I think because everyone does have a real good time. Our weather is fantastic on the Monterey Peninsula all throughout the year. We are so mild. We average 61 in the winter, 68 in the summer. So it's just a great place to come and have fun.
Thanks for talking to us
You're
on
welcome,
RV Dream. We really appreciate it, Doug.
Thank you. I appreciate it.